Good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's Coaching and Tarot. So yesterday I did that journey spread and I did like it too, but I don't think that's a good one to do every day. So today I'm going to go back to the other way. I'll go through the book tonight and see if there's there's a lot, but some are hard to do for daily energies, or maybe I should mix it up. Because there's some really cool ones in there. I love the Tarot Spread book by Barbara Moore. It's really good. Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. Especially when you don't know spreads, and they're hard to make up sometimes. And if you're doing readings for somebody else, they're really cool because I'm going to take that back. Like, I don't do generic readings for myself because I read them the way I want to. But that book, because they're so specific type readings, they're very cool. There's one called The Myth, and it's a really good eye-opener. Maybe we'll do that next time. Okay, so let's just do current situation, present influence, future influence, what we don't see or know about, challenge, what to watch for, advice, and outcome. And I'm using the Somnia Tarot today. Okay, here we go. Current situation is Six of Coins. Present influence, Chariot. So future influence, the Star. That's cool. You know how much I love having the Star in the future. Okay, what we don't see or don't know about. Four of Cups. And then challenge. Eight of Coins. To me, that's focus. But okay, we'll get there. Okay, what to watch for. The World. And then advice. Wheel. I kind of like that. Wheel's hard and advice sometimes. And then the outcome, please. Two of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Two of Swords. So this could definitely be something that you're trying to make a decision about. I feel that way a lot too because of the Six of Pentacles, or the Six of Coins in this case. Because Six of Coins is about give and take. And this is about a decision. And I feel like it could be about a decision with someone that you're working with, have a relationship with, that maybe you're not feeling the give and take. Like, is this relationship balanced? Is this situation balanced? Not necessarily a relationship, but the situation. Is it balanced? Is there equal give and take? Am I getting back as much as I'm giving? And sometimes it's okay not to get back as much as you're giving, but sometimes it's not. Like, it can't be constantly you give, and not get anything in return. There should always be some kind of balance. It's not tit for tat necessarily. It's not like I give money, you give money. It's I give time, you give money. I give attention, you give, I don't know, something else. So it's like, it's about just a balance of some sort. We always have situations or people in our lives where we can't, especially friendships, like someone has this to give, but someone else gives something else to the relationship to keep it balanced. But I do feel like that's kind of what it is. The situation is that it's something you're questioning, and the only reason why I say you're questioning it is because the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. If it was a different card, it would be different. But you're questioning the balance in this situation, relationship, whatever it is. And this is the Six of Coins in this deck. And he's got one, and you see one person handing it up and the other person like thanking him for it. So, really about that sharing mode. So in the future influence, we have Chariot. And Chariot in this deck too, like you have the red guy in the middle, white and black. To me, it's a total balance. And those are pretty much the only colors you see in this deck. The red is like the good, and the black and white makes the gray. I don't know. But I feel like this what's influencing this is there's some kind of forward movement. And I think it's about wanting to move forward, wanting more, wanting to keep going, to take a hold of the momentum in whatever the situation is and move forward. Hence, to the Two of Swords again, we're like, okay, do I do this or not? Because I don't know if it's equal. But we're being influenced by this is going forward, so make a decision. We're going to move. The Chariot's about movement, so this is moving. This is moving. Make your decision. So, but what will influence the future is the Star, and this gives us all of the hope in the world. This guy's on the top of this hill. There is a path, if you can see it in this card, like him walking up there or her. And, there is no star because it's a cloudy day, but that's not what's important, right? It's still there. You may not see it. You may not even feel it. Well, I would say you feel it. You know that this is the right direction. Yeah, you feel it. And, but that star may not be super obvious like it is in this card. It's not obvious. You don't see a star in this card, but it's there. You got to have a little bit of faith. And to me, that's all the Star, right? So future influence is about that. Like, this is the right thing. You have the faith that it's the right thing, but there's something that's hankering you. Like, and you're just like, I really feel like there's some kind of holdback situation. Well, what you don't see is that you're not looking. The Four of Cups, a lot of times to me, is about not looking. He's got these cups on his shoulder and he's balancing. Again, we're dealing with balance here. And this is more not the card as much as it is the look of the card. And he's looking down. He's got the two cups on either side as well. They're buckets in this deck, but they're the cups. And he's looking down. So he's not seeing that star. So this is what you don't see. You don't see the fact that you're not looking. You think you are, but you're not. You're so focused on the now and every step you take that you're not seeing the outcome. You're not seeing the faith. You're not seeing the hope. Does that make sense? So there you have it. Like, that's to me, that's what you don't see. You're not seeing that. Hence the challenge. I love it when the cards do this. 8 of Pentacles, which really tells me too that this challenge is about staying focused and you're struggling. The challenge is struggling to keep working and to maintain and to become an expert and to really, to really become a master at what you're doing, because that's what the 8 of Pentacles is it's trying over and over and over again, and this is what's challenging you. It's frustrating. I feel like sometimes the 8 of Pentacles can be about having patience, and when you get this 8 of Pentacles, it's a really good card because it means that you're working on something that you are going to master. But if you have the lack of patience and you're that personality type, this is a hard card. It's not an easy card to be patient. It's not an easy card to be diligent when you're like, I want it now, I want it now, I want it now. I don't know anything about that. So, so whoever's watching this is being impatient. So if that resonates, this definitely could be you and the situation you're in. It's like being patient is hard. Working at something to perfect it is hard because sometimes we get to a certain point and we think that's good enough, but it's maybe not quite good enough. And two, when we get to the advice, this will make a lot more sense on why this is a challenge and what the advice is telling us regarding this challenge, because I feel like that advice is directly regarding this challenge. So what to watch for is the world. And to me, that tells me you got to keep your eye on the prize. Like, the world is the last card in the majors, and it's success in this life area, this moment, this situation, life cycle. It's the ultimate in this life cycle, and you've got to see that you're almost there. You're almost in that circle. You're almost there. You're almost to the point where this 8 of Pentacles, you're almost there. Like, just keep an eye on that. watch for that success that's going to come. It's going to be, oops, it's going to be really important. I don't know if you guys heard that. I hit the mic. So keep an eye on that. So then our advice is the wheel. And, this is time burning, right? A clock burning, time burning. That means we have to keep moving. We have to keep moving forward. And that is directly related to me to the Eight of Pentacles. You've got to keep going. You got to keep that forward movement of the wheel, that destiny, because now we have the star and the wheel in the same reading. Destiny is going to happen, but you've got to stay with it. That challenge is important, to know that what you're working on will reap benefits. Just keep going. And then we have the outcome, which, okay, it just is another whole reminder of keeping moving. And the outcome is that you're moving forward. This situation is moving forward. The Two of Wands is a little bit, to me, a little bit hesitant. But it's also a reminder that don't let yourself get stuck in the crossroads. Keep going. And this too, to me, leads to the Three, which the Three to me is one of the better cards, because it means that what we've put the work in is happening. It's coming to fruition, and this is right before that. So while this is an outcome and it's not the greatest, like, oh, why couldn't this be blah, like whatever you want the ending to be. But this does tell us, and keep in mind, like, these readings are daily, so we can't always have this great moment, but this tells us that what we're doing is the good thing. Our outcome is that we are moving forward. We're going towards that Three. We're going towards that prize. But I think overall, the thing to remember with this reading is the destiny piece. You've got star and wheel, and the wheel is a lot of times a destiny card, but match it up with the star, and it definitely is. The star is one of to me, the best card in the deck, because it's about our hopes. It's about surviving that tower. It's showing that we can do it. It's knowing that we survived that tower, which comes before the star, because we had the faith, because we worked hard, because we kept going, right? So that star is a really important card. And then remember, on what you don't see is that you're not seeing, you're not looking, you're focusing on the right here, the right now, and you're not seeing what's out in front of you, or what's just your peripheral vision is gone. So, what you don't see is that you're just like this. You're tunneled. So remember that we need to see those cups up behind us. We need to see the road in front of us. Is it going to stay wet and dreary like this or not? So there you have it. I like this reading. So all in all, whatever you're working on, stay focused, keep going, and know that you're moving towards that Three of Wands energy. So I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button. It helps. It really does. Again, I'm pleased with the amount of views. So we're headed in the right direction. I'm not, I'm not going for the 100,000 stuff. I'm just wanting to get a general little audience going. Thanks.